Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Today's video is going to be a TAY Talks video where I just chat to you and I have some exciting Lola news. But first up, if you watched my last TAY Talks video, I spoke about my weight gain, health, fitness, my plans, so you can check that out in my last TAY Talks video. Since then I have been and played badminton twice and absolutely loved it. So the first time we booked it in our leisure centre, we're not like members, so we have to just pay every time we go. So you book it in and you pay and everything. We went, you have to give them a £20 deposit and then they give you the rackets and shuttlecocks so you can go and play, and then when you bring that stuff back they give you your £20 back, because I didn't want to go somewhere where you had to bring your own equipment because I didn't want to buy badminton stuff if it's not ready for me. So we rented it, it was fine. We went and played badminton for a full hour. I was sweating like an animal. Dom is really good at badminton. Like he was like, yeah, like I used to play badminton, I don't know if I can play anymore. He's like really ridiculously good at badminton, so it's like fun to play against someone who really loves the sport. So we played that, loved it, and then I booked in again for us to do tennis instead of badminton because we have free tennis courts near us. So I thought, oh, we'll try tennis, because if tennis is more for us, then we can just go to the free courts around the corner. So they only offer something which is called short tennis, which is a smaller tennis court thing. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't do like the proper tennis, no idea. So we got there and I said, oh, I've booked in, like, can we have the rackets and the balls, can we give you £20 and have them? And she was like, yeah, sure, of course. So she took quite a long time trying to find the rackets, and I was thinking, oh, a bit worrying that she's taking like so long. And then she was like, sorry, we don't have any tennis balls, I don't know where they've gone, we don't have them. I was like, did someone rent them? Like, are they renting them on the court now and they're gonna give them back? And she was like, no, like, I don't know where the tennis balls have gone, I have no idea. So it's like this mysterious thing. And so she said you can go and play badminton. So then we just went and spent our hour playing badminton because I'd already paid to like play something. So it was great that she just said we could play badminton, and we had the whole place to ourselves because they weren't actually hosting badminton that night. And just because we couldn't like play tennis because I didn't have the balls, she set up our own court in the whole gym. So we had this whole like massive sports hall to ourselves to play badminton. So we were like doing it on the net, but then doing it like without the net, and I was like running around. I was being like an animal because I felt like I was at school, but I'd been like let into school after hours, because the leisure centre really does look like a school, and it's just like a gym hall. It's got basketball things in it, and I felt like I had been like in a school that had been abandoned. So I was like running around and Tom was like, are we gonna play badminton? I was like, yeah! Like just running, just living my best life, loving it. So then we played a great game of badminton again, so I think that's maybe a sign tennis isn't for us. Also, tennis is very dependent on the weather because the leisure centre only do outdoor tennis and this court only does outdoor tennis. And even though it's hot at the moment in England, it does rain a lot. Like, it'll be hot for a few days and then it will really rain in Bristol, and it rains a lot, so it's not something you can do all year round. So I think badminton's our thing. Badminton is our sport. I'm absolutely loving it though. I love that we've been like twice a week, and that's our thing, like twice a week. We're gonna keep going, maybe up to 3 times a week. I think I want to go twice a week and then do swimming on a Sunday, because I have a swimming pool there as well. But it's quite expensive to go. You can get a membership to it, and then that means that you can go to all the different stuff and do whatever you want there, but that's really expensive. Like, gym memberships are really quite expensive, and leisure centres are supposed to be cheaper than gyms, but I think they're the same kind of price really as a like gym membership. They're very pricey places, so I'm not really sure if we're gonna become members or not, or what's gonna happen there. So that is my fitness things. I said I would do some fitness, and I have done some fitness. One thing that people always say is they say, oh, you know, you'll get all these endorphins and everything, you'll get this endorphin rush. I haven't felt that yet. I've enjoyed like playing badminton, but afterwards I just feel like crap. I'm like sweating, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. And the next day I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. And then I'm like, oh, but I want to get fit, so I'll just keep on doing it. But I haven't had that rush that people say it makes you feel so much more positive and you have so much more energy. I just haven't got that yet, but obviously I've only been twice. So I've been doing a few home fitness DVDs as well. So maybe after a while, once I get my fitness up to a certain level, maybe then I'll start getting the rush, but I haven't had it yet. So we've done that. We have also been back to Essex to see my parents and kidnapped my cat Lola. So the story of Lola. Lola is my gorgeous cat. I'll put a clip of her here, clip of her like going to sleep that I filmed, like a creepy cat stalker. She was a stray. She was abused and she was a stray, and she was rescued by the RSPCA. Me and my parents then adopted her from the RSPCA, but at the time I was living in Birmingham, my parents were living in Essex, and then I obviously went to go and live in Bristol with Dom, and I, in this flat, cannot actually technically have a cat, otherwise I would have Lola here, although she has to be an indoor when she's here, and she's kind of indoor, outdoor, like she doesn't really mind too much, she'll do whatever. So we had her at Christmas time. We had her for like over a month. We just took her and had her here, and then we've taken her now for about 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. We're gonna have her here in the flat. She's very chill. She's very chill about like the whole journey and everything, and I just love her so much. Like, I so wish that she could stay here and stay with us forever, but our flat doesn't technically doesn't allow her, but I definitely we want to find somewhere, and that's our like goal now, is to find somewhere to hopefully buy in Bristol, so we can definitely have Lola full time, have a little garden for her and everything. She is an outdoor cat, but she's also a cat who kind of like doesn't really like being outdoors. Like, she'll go outdoors to like go to the toilet, and then she'll be chased back inside by a leaf. That's the kind of cat we're dealing with. She's very timid, obviously, because she obviously had some kind of abuse before she was a stray, and they don't really know what happened to her, but they know like something happened to her. I think she must have been kicked like repeatedly or something, because she doesn't like shoes. So if you walk up to her and you've got shoes on, she'll run away. And I think someone must have like kicked her like regularly. Oh my god, it makes me feel sick thinking about people like being horrible to animals. But it must be something to do with feet. She must have been kicked. She also has a thing with, if you're about to shut a door, like she runs through the door to get inside or to get in the room that you're in. And I think she must have been locked out a lot. So that's why she has that kind of fear of being left on her own and being locked out. Or maybe she was locked in a room. I have no idea like what happened to her. You don't know with rescue animals. I wish I could like ask her and be like, you're safe now, I love you. But she has really settled in. She's in the chair there. I'll show you her. She's there in her little basket, just chilling, living her best life there. She is very friendly in like the flat, but she doesn't like strangers or different stuff like that. I'll bring her over, I'll show you her. Here she is. Here is the lovely Lola. She's like, Mum, please stop yourself. Oh, okay, I'll put her back in her basket now. She doesn't really like to be held, and she doesn't like to be like picked up and put on your lap and like stroked like that. She likes to choose whether she wants to be on your lap. She's like, I'm an independent cat woman. I'll do what I want. I'll choose whether I want to be on your lap, but she doesn't really like being picked up. She'll kind of tolerate it. She's okay with it for a bit, but you can tell she's not like that into it, so I don't really pick her up very often. But there is the lovely Lola who's living with us again. Lola, look. Hey girl! Look at her just like, hello, I am your co-host today. How are we doing? I'm going to end the video here. I just wanted to like update on the badminton because people are asking me about it, and then share the glorious news that my gorgeous cat baby is staying with us. So this is the end of the video. I haven't made any progress actually on Creepy Elf either, so I have nothing to update you in on that. If you don't know what I'm talking about by Creepy Elf, the last TAY Talks, you can see the horror of Creepy Elf over there. So I'm going to end the video here. I will of course see you tomorrow for another video, as I'm making videos every day in July, and I will see you tomorrow. Does it ever creep anyone out when cats do that? There's nothing there, like she's just staring at empty space. Look, there's nothing there. She's transfixed. Oh, she stopped now. I always think, oh my god, she's staring at a ghost.